Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be making some shotgun cards. These really seem to be the more popular way to go these days for reloading your shotgun versus the hard plastic side saddles that used to be on all the A70s back in the day. This way you can rip it off and slap a new placard on there, a new card on the side of the receiver of your shotgun whenever one runs dry, instead of having to fiddle with individual shells and reload the card itself or the carrier itself. So really these things are super easy to make. S-Tac makes some and they're pretty cheap and theirs are good quality, but they're so easy to make you should just make them yourself. So we're going to start off with a piece of 1000 denier Cordura nylon. What we're going to do is we're going to take a piece of 1/4 inch double-sided tape and fold over all the edges to the center. This piece of nylon was cut to 2.5 inches by 12.5 inches. Just a note, all the materials you see here will be linked down below with affiliate links. Affiliate links are the best way that I have to fund the channel right now, so if you check them out, I'd appreciate it. Then we're going to fold it in half and we'll sew around the perimeter. When we get to the end, we're going to pause for a second and we're going to put a little piece of folded over 1-inch webbing up inside there. There's going to be a pull tab so you can pull this card out of your mag pouch. You're just going to sew it between the layers and then continue sewing the other end. Here we have a piece of 2-inch elastic cut to 9.5 inches long. We're going to mark where we're going to sew along it. First put a line at 1/2 inch and then every 1.5 inches after that for the entire length, and then it'll be left over with 1/2 inch at the end. Now we'll mark on the card itself. We'll be marking every inch, leaving about a 1/4 inch on each end for a total of 5 spaces. Now we're going to fold under the end of the elastic and we're going to make a stitch right on either side of the line that we drew. It's important not to run your stitch up and down in the same spot. You want to run up on one side of the line and then back down about a 1/4 inch away from the first stitch to the other side of the line. Doing this will help keep your card flat once it's loaded up with shot shells. Otherwise, your card will bend and bow with all the shot shells loaded into it, and you'll have a harder time sticking it to the receiver of your shotgun. As you work your way down, keep on lining up the lines with each other. One of them's at a 1-inch spacing, the other one's at 1.5 inches, so you'll have to create like a little pleat in the elastic to make it line up with the line on the card. This is fine because it gives you a little bit of loop in the elastic for you to start sticking your shell down into. Just remember to make the stitches separated so they aren't right on top of each other. When you come to the last stitch, just go ahead and fold it under again, just like we did at the beginning, and sew it down. Now you can take a piece of 2-inch hook side elastic and cut it to the length of your card. Trim off the corners so they won't be protruding. And then we're going to sew along the edge to affix this elastic to the back of the card. Start on one of the ends, one of the short ends, and then as you sew along the long ends, pull the elastic for the shot shell loops away from the edge so that you're sure not to sew those down. You want both ends of the elastic loops to remain open, so just pull them up and out of the way and that'll work pretty well for you. And there we go. These really are pretty simple. If you've got any recommendations for future videos, feel free to comment those below. And if you enjoyed this one, please consider subscribing. And like always helps also. If you want to see a video more in depth of the Mossberg 88, just comment down below, and that's something that I may consider doing. I'm not sure how much y'all want to see reviews. Lots of other people do that, or if you just want me to stick to making stuff. So let me know your opinion.